The birds are singing, the sun is shining, and the nights are drawing out. You know what that means? It's spring. And what does that mean? It's time for Movie Rewind Spring Special. So without further ado, let's get into it. What's up guys, I'm Tommy Bowyer and welcome to Movie Rewind Spring Special. Now this is the first big special of 2021 and like with the majority of specials, we try to make them unique, we try to make them enjoyable and we try to make you laugh as well. Now this special is one which is very different to a number of others because it's basically going to be me talking about a particular collection of mine. And I'm looking really forward to doing it. However, before we get into the main part of this video, I would just like to give some little updates on what's coming up on this channel in the spring. Now, first of all, I'm really enjoying doing the X-Men movie reviews. We're still going with them. I'd just like to say thank you guys for all your support on those videos. I've had some great feedback on them, especially from the group chat. It's been fantastic. And of course, I've actually really enjoyed watching them again. Some more than others. X-Men Origins Wolverine was a piece of shit. So I'd just like to say thank you for Aaron Williamson, who asked me to do those reviews, and I've really enjoyed doing them, and I'm keeping them going. Now, of course, videos are going to remain being uploaded on a Tuesday, so weekly videos, because I'm still doing my Open University course, and because it's getting near the end of the year, things are starting to heat up a bit. So, of course, that means I can't commit to any more videos than one a week. However, by the end of May, I will be finished my Open University course, so hopefully I can commit to more videos. I'm not making any promises right now because, of course, I work quite a lot of overtime in the summer, so I can't commit yet. Although I am optimistic that I can bring more videos out than once a week after May when my university course has finished. Now, anyway, let's get on with the main part of this video. Now, I am a man of collections. I have a DVD collection, which I still stock up quite regularly. I have a poster collection. I've done a video previously on my poster collection, so make sure to check that out. However, one collection, which I've started in recent years, is collecting Marvel figures. Now, these are not toys you'd find down, let's say, aisle 10 of Tesco, for example. No. They are professionally made figurines which are put out on display and are not to be played with. Now, I got my first one for my 18th birthday, so that was back on the 3rd of August 2018, and ever since then I've really enjoyed them. And when I've saved up money, that's one of the first things I do if I've got spare money, is I'll buy one of these figurines. Now, mine range in price and size. I only have 4, so it's not a massive collection, of course. Some people have 50 or even over 100, so I have a lot of respect for people that have that many. I haven't got any yet. Although, who knows, in 50 years' time, I might have over 100. We'll just see how much money I have, which is probably not going to be a lot, to be honest. So anyway, I thought I would show off each one of the figurines I have individually. I'd give some details about when I got them, why I got them, and why I think they're just so cool. The first one that I bought, well, actually, I didn't buy it. It was an 18th birthday present from my parents, and I fell in love with it almost instantly. Now, I am a massive Spider-Man fan. He is my favourite comic book hero, so getting a figurine of Spider-Man was something I was very happy with. And I really like the design of this figurine. It's firing out his web shooter on his left hand. I think that looks really cool. Obviously, it is an older Spider-Man design because it has the web under his arms. To be honest, I don't mind it. I've always liked that design for Spider-Man, and I think it looks really cool. This is a really, I would say, just an amazing figurine. I've always liked it. It's not super large. I'd say it's probably medium. I like that it's standing on a platform because it makes the figurine stand out, in my personal opinion. And it was a cracking beginning to my collection. I love this figurine. It's one that's always going to be dear to my heart because, of course, it was an 18th birthday present, and I think you always remember certain presents you get for specific birthdays. So a very happy figurine that I love, and I couldn't ask for a better one. The second one I got was one I bought myself, and I have to say this one is a lot smaller than the previous one. It is basically a micro one. Now, of course, this is a figurine of Lizard. Now, Lizard is my favourite Spider-Man villain. He always has been and always will be. So to get a Lizard figurine, I was very chuffed with it. Now, as I've said, it is smaller. To be honest, I don't have a problem with it being smaller. I don't think that's an issue for me. It's a very classical Lizard sculpture in this Lizard figurine, in the sense that it has him in the purple trousers with the white cloak, and I think it looks really cool. It has, if you'll notice, it has on the black thing, it has Marvel written on it. I think that's to know that it's officially a Marvel figurine, although you'd probably know that anyway. It's got a lot of detail to it, even though it's a smaller figurine. It has yellow eyes, which is common for Lizard, and of course the tongue is sticking out as well, which I think is really cool. So I'd say even though it's a smaller figurine, I do like it. It even has grips on the white cloak, so what more could you ask for? That's just adding detail. Even though it's a small figurine, it is one that I really enjoy, and as it's my favourite Marvel villain, it does hold very close to my heart. My third one is one which I'm very, very impressed with, and that is a figurine of Carnage. Now, if Lizard is my favourite Spider-Man villain, then Carnage is definitely my second favourite Spider-Man villain. I've always loved Carnage, especially in the 90s Spider-Man show, which I used to watch. Absolutely amazing that Carnage was in that. So I've always enjoyed Carnage. And this sculpture, I keep calling them sculptures, don't I? That's because I've been studying classical sculpture. This figurine is one that I really, really like. It's got so much detail to it. Carnage looks insane in it, and that's great. I like that one of his hands is an axe, because that's quite common. Carnage does that quite a lot, so I like that that's been made like that. His other hand is also quite long. It looks like a claw, so of course he could destroy Spider-Man with that, I'm pretty sure. And I like, because Carnage's symbiote is not usually quite fixed, it's quite fluid, it's always coming out of him, and I like that it's got these things there which highlight it coming out of him. Now, him standing on rocks I actually think is a pretty nice touch. It makes him stand out more, the red contrast with the grey, and because he's rocky, it really makes him look like, you know, he can stand on those rocks. He's got no problem there. He looks very fearsome, very ferocious, and he looks quite insane as well, which is always, if Carnage is looking insane as a figurine, then that's really, you're on the right track there. Overall, very impressed with this figurine. I think it looks really cool, it stands out, and I couldn't ask for a better Carnage one, to be honest. My fourth and final one, and this was one that I bought with my Christmas money as well as overtime money for this year, is one of the Green Goblin. Now, this one is the most expensive one I've bought, to tell you the truth. It was £125, so I agonised for a week over whether I'd actually spend that amount of money on this. However, I'm glad I did, and when it arrived, it was in a massive box, because I didn't actually see how big it was before I bought it. So of course I was shocked when I saw the actual size of it, although that didn't mean I wanted to get rid of it. If anything, it meant that I wanted I was glad that I bought it. Now, it does actually come in two parts. If I show you now, it comes apart like that. So this is the stand. The stand is of course brown and contains all the fire which comes out of the glider, and it's got a silver bit there, and what you do is you connect it and it connects like that. Now you can, I think, have it at different angles. You can have it at that angle or that angle, so not a massive difference there. The main thing, of course, and I say the main thing, is not the fire or the brown stand, it is the Goblin himself, and I have to say I am very impressed with it. It has so much rich detail on that I couldn't ask for anything more, especially if you look at the face, which you can probably see on the screen now, is gorgeous. absolutely gorgeous. The yellow eyes, the grin, the wrinkles, it's even got scales on the arms and the legs. Such detail. There was obviously a lot of effort put into making this. I like that he's holding a goblin, he's holding a pumpkin in one of his hands and he's throwing a pumpkin bomb in the other hand with grey smoke. I think that looks really cool. Even the glider has quite a lot of detail on it. Looks really cool. It looks like the classic Green Goblin from the comic books and the TV series. Now, I am actually a massive fan of Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, so if I ever am sitting there, I often imagine in my head that Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin's voice is coming out of this guy, because that's just cool. Honest, this is my favourite, thus far, my favourite collectible. Not just because it was the most expensive, no, that's not true. The main reason I like it is because it has so much detail put into it. It's larger than the others, and it's just a cracking figurine, which I love. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future. I hope you found this video interesting and you enjoyed these figurines. Please comment which one was your favourite, because I know everyone thinks differently. As I've said, my favourite is the Green Goblin figurine. However, I like all of them quite a lot, so it's not like there's one which I don't like. I like them all. And of course, I hope you enjoyed this spring special. It was the first of hopefully many specials to be released this year, and they're going to get better and better. Now, I do have something to say before we finish. I would like to thank the guys in the group chat, because they always give me advice. Sometimes I listen to it, sometimes I don't, and they always make sure that if improvements need to be made on this channel, that they will voice their concerns and give me constructive criticisms so that I can build on their feedback. These people in that group chat who give me a lot of help are George Hunt, Aaron Williamson, and Brandon Liddell. Now, all three of them give me great feedback and they help this channel grow, and I would just like to say personally, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, I did make a promise to them that when I reached 100 subscribers, I would do a dance video. Now, this was something which I was laughing about, because I thought, we'll never reach 100 subscribers, and even if we do, they won't care. I was wrong, because now we're at 138 and they demand a music video. So, without further ado, let's get down to it. No, when I say let's get down to it, that's when you're supposed to play the fucking music. I'm working with a bunch of fucking amateurs in this house. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Right. Let's try again. Get the music cue ready. Remember what the cue is. So, without further ado, let's get down to it. I'm never going to live this down.